Hey everybody, Candice here, and this is going to be a set report for The Flash Season 7. This is some set pieces they had from the first night of shooting where they were filming in a dock area for Black Hole, and I don't know what this machine is supposed to be, but I thought it was interesting, so I took a shot of it. So, here's some scenes from The Flash from last week. Obviously you can see Candice Patton and Victoria Parker in this scene as Iris West Allen and Kamilla Hwang. These are taking place at Vancouver Convention Center in an area called Jack Pool Plaza. It's been used for a few things. RoboCop shot there in the past. A couple other things, but here you see Iris walking towards Camilla. Camilla was busy setting up a message for her on the wall there, and they have a hug, which tells a lot of people something, and that is that scenes where actors are physically engaging with each other is possible, just, I guess, under the right circumstances. They have a pretty long, detailed talk here. It's like a minute long, and I don't really know the content of the discussion because I was too far away to pick up any audio. In the end here, though, after they have their conversation, they will start to walk together away from the scene, and that is all there is to the scene. It's a pretty... It's longer than most scenes I usually see, but it's still short in that not a lot physically happens in it. I'm sure the dialogue is probably interesting and leads to some stuff that explains things in the show, but there wasn't a lot to see. One thing that you may pick up on if you're paying really close attention in the back near the wall is there is signs up around there, and they're backwards to show that they're in the Mirrorverse. The garbage cans, the signs on the garbage cans are in reverse. There's also a dog walking sign up just out of frame at the moment that's also backwards, written backwards. Even the spray paint can that Camilla uses in the scene, the label on it is written backwards for this scene. And so pretty good detail that they picked up, you know, just right down to the smallest things. Here's a second look at that scene, obviously. Here's some set pics. That is Candice Patton first showing up for rehearsals. She's not even in costume yet. That's Kamilla Hwang, or sorry, Victoria Park showing up. Also, you know, they're wearing their masks because that's the law on set. This is a sign that was on set. It is backwards, as you'll see, to give you the idea they're at the Mirrorverse. And there's the message that Camilla is spray painting on the wall. Here is Candice showing up for set in actual wardrobe now, still with her mask on, and here she is getting ready to do the scene now. This is the scene you just saw. This is still photos from some of the takes. She was smiling a lot more on set than I've seen her maybe ever smiling on set. I don't know why, but she was in a decent mood that day. And here's her doing the scene with Camilla. You can see the spray can sitting on the ground there. And this is going to be them just going for that walk that you see in the scene. There's Victoria, and this is in between takes. Here's the scene with the hug. They did maybe about 7 to 10 takes. No, maybe a little more. Maybe like 15 takes of that scene, but from different angles at different times. Here's another one of them just walking along. And here's a shot that I got as I was leaving that set. You can see the black screen behind them to cut out the light coming from the background. Here's Grant Gustin doing a scene inside the convention center. This is in an underground area that, as you can see, obviously cars drive by. There's a road under there. Standing on the other side of the road. This is him getting up after something in the scene. I don't know what causes him to get down on the ground. But then he takes a charging run towards where Mirror Mistress is. And you can see her shiny outfit there. There she is. And he went running towards her, and she's now mocking him. And that's after the take. That was after he finished running. He's kind of like making fun of his run or something. This was they did a few hours of this scene in a couple of different parts of the underground area. And here's Efrat door. They're going over with her how to do a couple of things. There's a scene where she will be like weaving away from that punch, and you see the stunt guy there. He's working with her, coordinating with her exactly where she has to move. So she gets it right when they do it, because you know, don't want to accidentally get chopped in the face by accident, because you know, he's gonna come flying at her here in a minute with his fist extended, and you know, she doesn't want to get that in the face, so they make sure they get it right before they do it the first time. So that was him doing that actual scene. I am sure on the show it'll go by a little faster than that. I think there's one more take of that maybe here. I can't remember what the last scene is here. Yeah, here he is again getting ready to do that scene. And there's the clapperboard showing that they're getting ready to do the take. Gets his arm ready. And here he goes. And oh, she ducks out of the way of it just in time. And that's the scene. Here is Grant Gustin wearing his mask on set, well, also dressed as the Flash. Here he is doing a stretch as he was getting ready to do the scene. And this is downstairs. Here's a close-up of him. Even though I'm shooting through glass from across the street in a dark area, these photos actually turned out quite well. I was really impressed how well they turned out. Here he is getting ready to do the scene, and here he is crawling on the floor after getting tossed during the scene, and I don't know what happens that makes that happen, but he all of a sudden falls to the floor, and you can see he is completely out on the floor at one point. Here is Efrat door on set as Mirror Mistress, or Eva McCulloch, however you want to call her. Here's Grant. He's getting ready to do a scene here where he gets up off the floor. Here's Efrat again, getting ready to do a scene, and this is a scene where he is flying through the air that you see him going on. They put him up on this crate that rolls, and here he is getting ready to do that. You can see a green screen under him there. There he is going to do this punch. I don't know what the green screen is going to represent, but obviously something. And there he is about to try and punch Eva, but she is going to, as you saw in the video clip part, duck out of the way before he has a chance to hit her. And that is all there is to that. And that is this set from The Flash. Thanks for joining in, and see you for the next one. Bye.